All right. Who's here? Someone's here, Brayden. Housekeeping's here. No, I'm alive. Does she want to join the live stream? Housekeeping is here. Later. Sorry. Brayden, this was your thing. You wanted me to do live stream. She wants to crash her stream. She totally does. It was literally right when I got on. She starts knocking on the door. Thank you for loving our videos. Penny wants to know how tall I am. I'm not tall at all. I'm 5 feet short. I'm 5'1". Am I 5'1"?
You're 5'5".
It depends on what hairstyle I have. Or shoes, which ironically I don't like to wear high heels. But hello everyone and welcome to the live stream. We're in Italy right now. Brayden and I had a wedding to photograph in the Dolomite Mountains. If anyone knows where that is or has been there, I'm going to be very impressed. It's amazing, and I think it's very underrated. We don't hear enough about these mountains. So we do things off the boat as well. And I'm still shooting outside of just boat stuff. Let's see. What boat, if any, did you have before? Mermaid is our first boat. Because it's crazy. I know. We look forward to you every week. Oh, comments. Same situation. We haven't heard anything. Brayden doesn't even think it's going to come back. Like, we've tried, and people caution us, and they warn us, and they say not to get them back or not to try to get them back, because then it just suppresses your channel more and more. And so we're kind of left with this, like, awkward stall. Like, if there was something that we knew we could do to make it better, we would do it right now. But we're kind of doing everything we can. I don't know. Do you have a better way to explain it? I really don't. Here, move my bag. You can jump in.
Hey. Here's the theory. When we first started the channel, the demographics were pretty much all male, and they were a little bit older. And so having little kids in videos with that demographics doesn't really make sense. So I think that we were in the wrong place at the wrong time. And that kind of had something to do with it. And now we're kind of flagged. And every time we email them, they tell us that it's not going to happen.
Well, no, they don't say that. They say they're working on it. Sit tight.
It's been a year.
So. It hasn't been a year. I don't think we've had comments for it's just been a couple months. Which is a bummer.
There's Brooke's Instagram. She's super active on Instagram.
I am. So yeah, that's another on my Instagram. I'll leave it right here. I do stories like every day where I am, like, live. So they're very unfiltered and goofy. Usually Brayden's cringing as I'm posting stories. So that's like a good way to connect with me, like, instantly, I guess. Well, it hasn't taken away from your videos. Thanks. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the comment thing, people are like, you should try harder. Like, why don't you have comments? And honestly, this channel was started in the beginning to share an alternative lifestyle with y'all, and not really. If I sat and just focused on every single comment, I wouldn't have time to live my life. So I'm finding a balance of how much time I put into it and keep it like healthy level, because I have little kids and I want to spend time with my kids, but yet this is a job replacement for me, because I was a full-time working photographer back in California, and so I take it seriously, but I also don't let it take over my life. I don't know if I'm explaining it properly. And thank you. Yeah, I don't. The troll situation is like, it literally it doesn't bother me anymore. If I get it, we'll sometimes get being very open right now. We'll get emails that are negative, and it just blows my mind that people take the time to like get on their email and email me something negative. It doesn't. I mean, it's wasting more of their time and energy than mine. It hurts my feelings. It bugs me, but it's very easy for me to just ignore it or just like move on. If it's honest criticism, I definitely will take it, like fair criticism. But if it's just being rude, like it's stupid. It's rude. Let's see. Welcome, Swedish tourists that have a house just outside. Oh, cool. That's awesome. You do you. Northern Ireland. Red. I was in Ireland last year for a month, and it was so cool. We went all around. I don't know where Northern Ireland are you from? That's very cool. Let the haters hate. Whoa, you guys, this is crazy, Braden. We've got Indiana, Tampa, Ireland. We had Algeria. There's people from all over. This is so cool. We're in Italy. Yeah, let's see. Alberta. Let's see. What does this one say? Wow, Portland. Any idea why your boat was built with 2 props? Aren't most built with one, with a get home emergency engine? Yes, most Nordhavens have 1 engine. However, when you go to build your Nordhaven, it's very custom, and you get to decide like every component. So the original owners of the boat decided to go with a twin engine boat, twin screw. And there's not that many 55s, Braden, with a twin, right?
I know of 2.
We know of 2 others, I guess, and one other. So us and one other boat. Who's the other boat?
Mighty Aphrodite.
Mighty Aphrodite. That's right. That's Ed, right? Yeah. So I think the family that built our boat originally wanted the maneuverability. So we like it a lot, actually. Oh my gosh, Texas, Wilmington, we were just there. Should have said hi. Montana, New York, I was just there. Been all over the East Coast. So something funny, Braden at the end of the year gets an email. You get an email of a map of all the Google emails him at the end of the year, like everywhere he's been.
I didn't ask for this.
Yeah, he didn't ask for it. It was just really strange. And pretty much the entire United States was covered because he's driven back and forth 2 times in the last year.
Yeah, 3.
It's crazy. Thanks, Tony. The deciding factor. Oh, that's too long of a story, and it will bore you. It really will. Long story short, though, there's a lot of things that led up to like ultimately just going for it. But the long story short is that we needed a change. We've always wanted to live an alternative lifestyle. Braden and I don't like to do anything. We don't really we jump headfirst into things. We're not really good at taking baby steps. So what happens is we'll jump into something and then we'll be like, oh, never mind, and we move on. So we'll see. We're still working on this one to see if it pans out. It's a lot of work. It's really great, but it's a lot of work. We both love the water. It was not a very hard decision to make, but it's a hard life to live. That's for sure. With really positive times. That's for sure. How far are your videos uploaded from current time? Couple weeks out. And that's just to take away stress for me, a little bit of privacy. I don't know. It's honestly just
it's hard when you're underway to do it all.
Yeah, it's a manageable workflow for me. If I give myself it's like 3 weeks out, 2 weeks out, I would say. It'll be caught up here really quick because I knew I was going out of the country, so I wanted to make sure it was in line and organized. Kentucky no cost at all. Kentucky's rad as well. Oh my gosh. England. Do we have plans on crossing the Atlantic? Yes, we definitely always have plans. It just depends on which plans actually pan out and happen. Pretty much we're going to go up the East Coast, then down, and we're either going to go left or right. And it's leaning more towards California right now. Originally, we thought we were for sure going to go to the Med. We're not so sure about that anymore, or that's undecided. Where will you live when you stop cruising? I don't even know where I'm going to be in a week, so I have no idea. We talk about it every single day. Like, what would we do next? So if anyone has wonderful ideas, please send them our way, because we don't know. Let's see. Do we have jobs when traveling? Do you mean like boat jobs or like work jobs? Because yes to both. Cape Cod. Oh yes, yeah. We will definitely be in that area probably in 2 weeks ish, I think. Right. Is there anything you want to add to this? No? Why not?
No, I'm good.
You didn't want to invite the turn down service lady to come chill in the live stream?
She doesn't speak good English, so it's kind of hard to communicate.
Go get him my Italian that I wrote down on the paper. That was cool.
Yeah, and I don't speak Italian, so it makes it hard.
He doesn't. Parlez-vous français? I speak a little bit of French. Not Italian, though. I can get by. Are you finding that 55 feet of boat is enough space? It's plenty. I think people thought that we bought a 62. We didn't. We just jumped on our friend's 62 for a few days to hop a ride to the city of New York and try it out. And it's great, but the 55 for us, I feel like it's a better layout for our family. It's wider, it is a tall boat, as most of you know. It feels a little bit more spacious. It just seems to work better for our family. So we like it. There's not a boat that I would take over a 55 right now, I don't think. Unless I was like going like a 76. But I don't want to maintain a 76. Can barely maintain a 55. So unless we can like have a crew. Maybe when the kids get older. No, we are not in the Carolinas. Oh, wait. No, yeah, we're not in the Carolinas anymore. To think about where our boat is. If you want some tips for Cape Cod, yeah, we will always take tips anywhere. Does anyone have tips for Venice, Italy, for good places to eat? That would be amazing. Southport, you must have time traveled to Italy. Yeah, I did. I time traveled. That would be amazing if I could actually do that. No, I went home for a little bit in California, got some stuff done, and then came over here. Been here for a couple of days, and it's a short trip. Being your first boat, how long did you research and shop around? Oh my goodness, we looked at boats for years and years. And I had heard of a Nordhavn from my dad, actually, because he's a huge fan of the brand. And he would always tell us stuff about Nordhavn, and it was kind of in the back of my mind, but I never in a million years would have thought that I would be living on a boat at my age with 2 kids and 2 dogs and everything like that. So, yeah, it's a little crazy. I'm looking at oh my, good luck, 105-foot boat. Yeah, that's not going to happen for us. I think 55 honestly will be the biggest that I care to have. I'm kind of just rambling. If anyone has any more questions, ask, and then I'm gonna go get dinner because it's dinner time. About getting sponsorship, Jim, can you explain to me what you mean by that? Like sponsored by different companies? Elkhorn. Oh yeah, okay, thank you. I'll look into that. Dinner place. I was gonna touch on something and I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, just one more thing on the comments. One more thing. If you want to comment, I don't know if I've explained it well enough or not, but the community section is on the main page on YouTube, and you can go to the link there, and then each episode I'll just have like episode 34, and then you can comment there. that's another way to get a hold of me or interact. Let's see, I just got here, don't leave. Like selling the vagabond. Oh, sponsored by, yeah, if Nordhaven said that they wanted to sponsor us, I would definitely not say no. That would be amazing. We haven't really heard a peep from them though, really. They're a little bit. They're all great. It's a good company. Let's see here. You guys, Gordy videos. This is awesome. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. We have shirts being made right now, and they are awesome. And when I do a project, I don't settle for like simple. So these shirts are super nice, like top quality t-shirts. And the design, we're gonna have two designs. One is just your basic mermaid monster, and it's really simple. It's just the logo on the back of the shirt, and in a small writing, it says mermaid monster on the front. And there's going to be crew necks and then V-necks as well for the ladies or the men if they want the V-neck. And they're white. And then the other design is going to be a dark charcoal, like heather gray, and it is really fun. It's different. I thought about just doing your basic boat shirt, like the layout of the boat, and then I thought I'm kind of sick of seeing that. And a patron actually was like, "Why don't you have your monster like wakeboarding behind the boat?" So it goes along the lines with that. It's going to be, it's looking really good. My cousin is actually a designer of all of our like logo stuff, and she's very talented. And I think you guys will like it, hopefully. And the link will be on our website at boardmermaidmonster.com, and the shirt should be released, I don't know the exact date, but within a couple of weeks. And hopefully they sell. If they sell, then I'm going to do hats, because I wear a hat every single day, hoodies, and buff gaiters. So that is what we're working on. Well, thank you. I think I have good taste. I'm pretty picky when it comes to design. And so, yeah, I would wear it. I'm going to wear these t-shirts. See more hands-on videos, like repairs, docking, and stuff. Yeah, I know a lot of people like the actual, I call them boring boat videos, and guys tend to really like watching people work on boats. I know Braden does. I don't like that, so I probably won't edit that. But it doesn't mean that we can't just throw that up like on a playlist, just boat work that we do. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Maybe we'll do that. And let's see. This is weird. I'm getting weird messages. Is there crew quarters on the boat? Yeah, there are crew quarters on the boat. They're up in the pilot house behind where we drive. There's a bedroom in there. And it's a small bed, and it fits and it works, and you can shut it off. And people like staying in there. It's cozy. Yeah. Every show watch is fun. Thanks. And really thanks, guys, for following along, supporting, subscribing, doing all those silly things that you hear from every other YouTuber out there. I realize it's like a very saturated like channel situation going on YouTube, but it's fun to get the commentary and to grow something. It is fulfilling in a way to watch yourself progress in like a program. Like I said, I didn't know video editing at all, and they're terrible in the beginning, which is kind of fun to watch as they get better and better. So thank you for following along. And sorry, you love my voice. My voice is like, I lost my voice last week, and it's still, and I already have a raspy voice, so it's really bad right now. I'm sorry. I've seen them all. Thank you from Denmark. So cool. Wish we could take the boat everywhere, Braden. Just everywhere. Altus has great photos from the outdoor adventure. I actually do have a shop for prints, and I should put the link on my website. I'll do that. I have some pretty cool fine art prints and really good aerial stuff that I've done with my drone, like symmetrical and like interesting views from above, and then a lot of really pretty just fine art prints. So I do actually have a shop. I just don't think I have the link on my website. It's American. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So the 10,000 subscriber thing, people have asked me on that. You're allowed to get YouTube stories when you hit 10,000 subscribers, just like you can have Instagram stories, which I do regularly. I was saying earlier, if you're just jumping on my personal Instagram, I don't really look at our boat Instagram because it's just gotten hacked into so many times that I've kind of, I don't know, I'll check it every once in a while. But my Instagram, I'm regular on, and that's what I was referring to. So once I get to that 10K mark, I can automatically reply to people and give you guys little clips, live updates where we are. And I thought that's a good way to connect. And then it also helps your credibility. It helps with the comments somehow, is what I've heard or been told. Yeah, I could listen to you. An accent? I have an accent. Brayden, we were just talking about this. Matthew says that he likes my voice because I have an accent. And I was just barely saying this walking down the like alleys of Venice that what happened? Like Americans, there's all these beautiful accents everywhere, and then there's Americans, and we're just obnoxious sounding to me. But that's really funny that you brought that up. Oh my gosh. How often do we plan to haul out? As little as possible. Is that a good answer?
No, every year.
Every year. Okay. Yeah, at least once a year. Inspect everything, make sure it's good, etc., etc. Oh, you're from England. See, I like the English accent, so that's interesting. Glad you're here. Chef Penn will soon take over your kitchen. Yeah, and Penn, my little boy, he is a ham. If you know him personally, then you know like how hilarious this child is. And he's 4 going on like 20, and he really wants to do these like cooking segments, and I'm not making him or asking him to do this. Like he wants to do it, so I'm letting him, and I think it's hilarious. So thanks for thanks for sticking around to watch his little segments. He's so cute. We love Penn. And Rooney's more like Brayden. She doesn't really like to be in front of the camera. That's why Penn's in front of the camera more. It bothers her more. She just doesn't care about it. But she's the sweetest child. Like, so sweet. Let's see. Now that it has been a year, did you make the right choice on the boat? I think so. Do you think so, Brayden? Do you wish we would have gotten a different boat? Or
No, I love it. I can't think of another one.
Yeah. Like Brayden saying he can't think of a boat that he would rather have. Yeah. I met so many lovely Americans. Yeah. Yeah, Penn is hysterical. He's just like, oh, you never know what he's going to say. When we meet new people, I'm just like, oh, please don't say anything bad. But he's pretty good. But back to the boat, yes, I think people are always thinking, well, we got a few people ask us, message, what boat would you have chose besides the 55? I think it's safe to choose the biggest boat that you're comfortable in. The smallest boat you're comfortable in, like, because bigger just means more expensive, more maintenance, harder to dock if you need to. It's more. Everything is more. If you can manage that and it doesn't matter, then go bigger. But for us, like, we're at our max right now, for sure. I really like the boat. No, the boat's not in Italy. That definitely not. We took a plane to Italy.
Didn't we do a fastest when we're here?
Yeah, it takes like 21 days to get the boat over here. We're not a fast boat. We're a slow moving boat. And a budding chef. Dana Point. Oh, cool. Yeah, I was just there. I've been a lot of places in the last couple months. It's incredible. Are you Googling dinner places?
Yeah.
Yeah, you better be. All right. Do you have a stabilizer on the boat? Yeah, so we do. We have stabilizer fins on the side, and they're amazing, and they make a huge difference. Our boat hobby horses with 3 to 5 foot waves from the front. If we have waves from the side, we really are not affected. The stabilizers do an amazing job at keeping the boat just even. The kids do get seasick every once in a while, and it's usually when I get seasick. Like, we kind of all get seasick together. Usually goes away. The best way is to kick seasickness, jump in the water if you can, or get off the boat, walk around on land. I feel like that's pretty much how you have to get rid of it, or throw up. Make yourself throw up. This one's for Braden. If there's anything you could change on your boat, what would you do? What would you change?
Just a new electronics suite.
New electronics package, which is a lot of money.
It works fine.
It works fine, but we get envious of, like, of course, it's like new electronics are always fun. So you could get extremely carried away with the electronic situation. So that would probably be the answer. We're in Venice, Italy right now. We're about to go in and get some dinner, walk around and do what you do in Venice. Go eat gelato and take cliche pictures. That's what we're going to do. What would new electronics cost? Someone said 100 grand, question mark. 150, Braden thinks.
Around either one. Depends on how big you want to go.
Yeah, it depends on how crazy you want to go. So that's definitely not happening for us. That'd be amazing, though. Yeah. Let's see. Smart boat. Thank you. Yeah, holy smokes is right. It's very expensive. That's why the electronics are staying where they are. And one of our screens is like pixelating, like on the corners.
That's fine.
It drives me crazy. Braden doesn't bother Braden. It drives me crazy. Probably because I managed to rename it. Okay, sorry, silence for a moment. Have I seen La Vagabond? Of course. Who hasn't? They're like the celebrities of the high seas, and they're awesome. What they've done has been pretty incredible. So yes, I've definitely seen them. Any plans on making an Atlantic crossing? Yeah, like I said earlier, there's always plans, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to get through those plans, so we'll see. Oh, I'm being summoned to go get dinner. I think he means in person. Oh, yeah. I have seen, if you mean in person, yeah, we ran into them in Abaco Island, Bahamas. But, all right, guys, I've got to go get dinner. I'm hungry and thirsty. We'll check back in. I don't know. If people like these live streams, then tell me. Let me know. Send me questions. I'll gather them all up, and then I'll get on and answer them. Maybe I'll pop on when we're down and strolling Italy and show you guys some Venice. It's different from the boat, but hey, there's still boats. We're about to get on a boat to go to Italy or to Venice. All right. Oh, ciao. Anyway, that's a good way to end. Thank you for joining, and the videos are regularly posted every Saturday or Sunday, depending on when I can get them up. And you can email me or go to my Instagram. What other plugs do I have to do? Hit the notification bell, blah, 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 blah. We will talk to you guys later. Ciao.